Hey guys, Shane here with One Shift at a Time again, and holy smokes, we are back. Well and truly, we are back. That was quite an amazing first week of football, and it's going to happen all again this weekend. So let's jump right back into this week's power ranking. We're into week 2, and number 10, they're going to be dropping a bunch of spots, and that is the Cincinnati Bengals. I had a very tough loss against the Steelers there. Joe Burrow definitely had a rough day. 4 interceptions and 7 sacks. I mean, he was getting sacked a lot of times last year. That's definitely something the Bengals need to address, because this is not sustainable football. They're going to need to bounce back against the Dallas Cowboys, and I mean, the Dallas Cowboys are without Dak, so there is a good chance on that, so I kept them in the top 10. Number 9, we got the Minnesota Vikings. And are they actually in the top 10? They are in the top 10. That was quite a performance against the Green Bay Packers. I really enjoyed that. They looked really good. Cousins looked good. He was 23 for 32 for 277 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and Justin Jefferson. Man, that guy looked uncoverable. There was a couple, he was just so wide open it wasn't even funny. So I don't know if that's a Green Bay defense issue or this guy's just a magician at getting open, but it looks like it is the latter. Number 8, and that is the Miami Dolphins. I love the first few weeks of the power rankings where you get these teams that are not normally in the power rankings up here, so I'm going to celebrate it and get them up in here. Tua Tagovailoa, sorry. Gosh, I'm going to have to get that one before the end of the year because that one's a tough one, but he just dominated the Patriots. He has yet to lose. He is 4-0 against them in his career, and against Bill Belichick. There is definitely not a lot of quarterbacks can say that. I mean, he's got a lot of new targets. Tyreek Hill looked like them. They were playing very well together, so that's a good sign. They do. I think the Dolphins have a good chance to put a good run on this year. So we're going to see. They have a game against the Chiefs later this week, and that is going to be, the Rams this week, and that should be a really good game. Number 7, we got the Philadelphia Eagles, and they just missed out on the top 10 last week. They were hovering near it. I didn't want to put them in there because they hadn't played any yet, but they did what needed to get done against the Detroit Lions. Honestly, the Dolphins, and they all did well this week because all the teams that I had in the top 10, a lot of them lost. Quite a few of them lost, so they did have to drop. So the Eagles won, they get in there. I think this game coming up against the Vikings is going to tell us, which one of these is real and which one of these is a pretenders. I got my money on the Vikings on that one. Number 6, and they're dropping down 4 stops after a definitive loss to the Buffalo Bills, and that is the defending champions, the Los Angeles Rams. This is the first time they've been under 500, so meaning they don't have a winning record, since 2016. So that is quite impressive for a team that I really didn't know a lot about besides when they moved to LA. So Stafford looked rushed on most plays, like he didn't have a lot of time to set up. He was 29 of 41 for 240 yards, 1 TD, 3 interceptions. Definitely not a very good game for him. A bright note is that Cooper Kupp looks like the way he ended last season, he's picking that up right away. The guy's just looking fabulous. They placed the Falcons next, and the Falcons seem to love to blow leads, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, moving on to their crosstown rivals, we have Los Angeles Chargers, and they had a really good game against the Raiders, their divisional rivals, and it was probably nice to get that monkey off the back after they did lose and miss out on the playoffs by losing to the Raiders at the end of last season, so that probably felt really good for them. Justin Herbert, again, he was solid, 26 of 34 for 279 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. This is they kind of settled down from the end of last season, so we'll see if they can make a good rush. They do have the Kansas City Chiefs next, so that is going to be a big test for them. And then number 4, up 4 spots, we have the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, it was the Jets, but the Ravens, they looked in mid-season form. Lamar Jackson is looking awesome again, and as I said in the last video, I'm really hoping he has a career year again. He deserves it. They were really injured last year, so I'm hoping the Ravens do good. This Sunday morning they have a matchup with the Dolphins. See, I said the Rams when I was in the Dolphins. I can't read my writing. But it was definitely the Ravens. So the Ravens and Dolphins will be playing Sunday morning there. And that game's going to be must watch. I think that's going to be a great game. Number 3, and they're sitting in the same spot as last week, and that is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They just dominated the Cowboys, and unfortunately, they put Dak out for 6 to 8 weeks with that finger injury. The BD barely let the Cowboys onto their side of the field. It was a very dominant performance from one end to the other. Just the teams ahead of them are really, really darn good. So we'll see. They do go up against as I think it's the Chargers on Thursday night. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, sorry. No, they go against the Saints. And the Saints are a team that Tom Brady and the Buccaneers have traditionally struggled with. So that could be an interesting game. And then number 2, we're talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, of course. Man, what a performance. Like, Patrick Mahomes is absolutely unreal. He went 30 for 39 for 360 yards and 5 touchdowns with no interceptions. You know, Travis Kelce, he ran in another 2. Why not? I think they'll easily win the game against the Chargers, but hey, let's see. That's why we play them, and that one goes down on Thursday night. And number 1, there's no change here. Buffalo Bills they just absolutely dominated the defending champs, 31-10. And scary thing is Josh Allen did not play very well. He had 2 interceptions, but the D just kept getting him the ball back. So great all-around effort by the Bills. I think when they return home this weekend, the Bills Mafia is going to be super loud as they do host the Titans in a game I see them winning again. So let me know in the comments below what your top 10 are, any predictions you have for this week. And as always, like, subscribe, share this thing around, and we'll see you guys in the next video.